What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I would like to talk about Jalon Walker, but if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content or NFL content. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. If you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So as I mentioned in today's video, I do want to talk about edge rusher Jalon Walker. And I do believe that Jalon Walker is starting to turn a corner. I really feel like this last week's game against the New England Patriots last Sunday was Jalon Walker's most complete game of the season. He did win this past week Rookie of the Week for his game against the Patriots, where he did force a strip sack, fumble. He had 2 sacks in the game. Currently on the season, he has 3 sacks, and that's within 6 games that he played because he did miss 2 games with a groin injury. But we're starting to see why the Atlanta Falcons took Jalon Walker with that first-round pick out of the University of Georgia. And I really feel like his versatility is what makes him special. If you look at the game last week, his impact was all over the game, and his fingerprints was all over the game last week. The Falcons used him to do multiple things. They used him to cover running backs out of the backfield. They used him to cover tight ends at times, but they also used him to rush the passer. So he's a guy they used similar to a Caden Ellis because he's a guy that's very versatile. Probably a better athlete than a Caden Ellis as far as his speed, his strength and athleticism and things of that nature, his ability to bend the corner. But we saw last week why Jalon Walker is going to be a special talent in the NFL. And I really feel like his ability to rush the passer, what separates him is he understands and starting to understand in the NFL how to use certain moves to catch opposing offensive linemen off guard. If you watch, go look at the film and things of that nature from last week's game, not only did he use speed when he was rushing the passer, but he also used power at times where he was able to bull rush. Even though he's not the biggest guy in stature, he's very strong for his size. I believe Jalon Walker is about 6'2", 245 pounds to 250 pounds. But I seen multiple plays where he was able to put pressure on the quarterback and make plays in the backfield. The play where he strips, sacks Drake May, they run a game on the offensive line or against the offensive line, and he's able to come free. And I really feel like he closed in on Drake May so quick that he caught him off guard. And that's one of the things that I liked about Jalon Walker coming out of Georgia. Was his speed and was his athleticism, because we know the Falcons have struggled against mobile quarterbacks and things of that nature. And if you go look at the film and look at different things that Jalon Walker has done this season, not only does he rush the passer really well, but he also sets the edge really well. And he's very good at not allowing guys to get outside of him as far as running backs, trying to run outside and quarterbacks trying to run and roam outside of the pocket. So I really feel like he's done a lot of small things that maybe the stats don't show. But Jalon Walker, if you go look at the film and things of that nature, to me, he's one of the impact players for this Atlanta Falcons defense moving forward. And I really feel like he's going to be a special talent for a very long time with our Atlanta Falcons. Not only his ability to use his athleticism and things of that nature, but he's also one of those guys that's very cerebral, one of the smarter defensive players. But I really feel like he's really starting to, the things are starting to slow down for him as far as the NFL game and things of that nature. We know when guys come in as rookies, it takes time, for them to understand NFL philosophies, understand what opposing offenses are trying to do to them. And I really feel like Jalon Walker, he showed last week that he's starting to pick up on different cues and things of that nature. And we saw it last week with him making a couple of key impact plays in that game against the Patriots. So with that being said, you guys give me your thoughts on Jalon Walker. Like I said, I really feel like he has a chance to be a very special talent in the league. And I was very impressed with his game last week against the Patriots. Looking forward to seeing him in this matchup against the Indianapolis Colts. And like I said, when he was out those 2 games, he was sorely missed on this Atlanta Falcons defense because of his versatility, especially without us having guys like Devon Diablo, who's another guy that's like a Swiss Army knife type player. So with that being said, if you enjoy my content, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 3,000 subs and beyond. But as always, Falcons Nation, rise up, be blessed. Peace.